Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, my friends, with another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world champions and always transforming that psychology, baby. Yeah, buddy, baby. Why? Because that's what we do on this channel, dude. You guys, if you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, Ironclad Confidence, you guys, on this channel, we don't talk about just confidence building, okay? We talk about everything personal development. I share with you deep insights on universal laws of attraction. We talk about quantum physics, which is science. And it's actually what's going on behind the scenes of our psychology that's giving us the reality that we're creating, and we don't even know it, baby. Yeah, buddy, baby. And so today I'd like to share some insights with you on the law of attraction and the secret world, the secret portal that leads to a different dimension. Because this stuff's real. It sounds all metaphysical and all woo-woo craziness, but you gotta understand something, dude. Dimensions of reality exist that you don't know of. There is portals of energy, just like this video you're watching right here, okay? The only reason you can observe this information, it's called the observer effect, okay? The only reason you're able to come into this dimension that I'm sharing with you right now is because you allowed yourself to attract this information into your life. You understand how this stuff is starting to work? You guys, on this channel, the stuff that I talk about is extremely deep, but it's based on universal laws and principles that govern reality. Yeah, buddy, baby. And so check it out, dude. Ask yourself what a dimension is, first of all. What's a dimension, if you've never heard it before? And so what I've learned a dimension is a measurement of space. Height, depth, width, and length, right? And so it's not necessarily literal space because, see, yes, there's dimensions of space in the physical world. Like right now, you can physically see me, right? You see this whole dimension of where I'm at. I'm in my freaking trophy room, dude. Guess what? There's invisible dimensions of reality that we work with. There's not just visible dimensions, there's invisible dimensions. So just like you have a visible dimension of reality, you also have an invisible dimension of reality. And that invisible dimension of reality, it works with laws, universal laws that govern that dimension of reality. And not only does it govern it, it attracts into it whatever information is in that dimension. Yeah, buddy, baby. This is some powerful stuff, dude. You have a Stargate, okay? It's a secret Stargate that leads to different dimensions. Your mind is a Stargate, okay? This sounds metaphysical. It sounds all woo-woo and sci-fi. But when you understand that it's actually how reality works, then, see, you can immediately think of yourself on an island somewhere, right? You can immediately think of yourself in the Bahamas, right? How did you just use the Stargate of your mind to take yourself there? No, Luke, that's not real because I didn't really go there. I just thought about it. No, you got to understand. What we want to manifest in the literal world first starts in the invisible world. We have to go through the Stargate of our mind in order to create a car. A car doesn't come into existence on its own. The perceiver of that information had to put all the information together so all those working universal laws could work together to pull out into reality the literal car, using the portal, the Stargate of the mind. You see what I'm saying here, dude? Yeah, buddy, baby. If you can learn how to have fun with this information, if you can learn to let go of your preconceived ideas about reality and how you think it works, then you can enter a new dimension of confidence. You can enter a new dimension of happiness. You can enter a new dimension of positivity. You can enter a new dimension of success and inspiration in your life. See, because too many people, because the outside world, people are so controlled by the outside world. And what I mean the outside world, I mean the 3D world. They have to survive. They got to go to school. They got to get an education. They got to get a paycheck. They got to get a house. They got to get a car. They got to do all these things to survive on the surface of a 3D world. But I'm here to tell you right now that if you want to be happy, if you want to tap into true success, you have to learn to let go of all that identification. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have to work and you're not going to have a job. You got to be responsible. You got to be wise. You got to strategize. The point is this. You have to pay attention to the Stargate of your mind. See, your mind is a Stargate. You have information streaming through your mind all the time. Invisible information. That invisible information is light energy. Intelligent energy. That should blow your mind. Yeah, buddy. It should blow your mind because you can think a thought and take yourself to that dimension. And if you lock onto that new dimension of reality, you can see yourself walking on the beach. You could see yourself like freaking Tarzan, dude. Yeah, buddy. You want to become Mowgli, dude? You can, baby. Mufasa, baby. You can. It's all in your imagination. It's all in the Stargate of your mind. What do you hold to be true for you? You see what I'm saying? If you can think of it, you've traveled there using your mind. Using invisible light waves, the Stargate of your mind, to travel to that place in time. This is why it's powerful. Because if you can see yourself living there, if you can see yourself being there, if you can see yourself walking with confidence, if you could see yourself on the beach, if you could see yourself spearfishing, if you could see yourself deep sea diving, yeah, buddy, this is the coconut money code, baby. If you can see yourself doing those things, guess what? You're there. You've attained it. You've entered that dimension. It's just that a lot of people, they don't know how to keep that dimension open. They don't know how to keep that portal of success open. See, most people, they start to open up a good idea. See, why is it called a good idea? Ooh, there's a good idea. I have a good idea. I want to do this. Guess what, dude? You start to open up that idea. You start to tinker and work with the ideas. Next thing you know, you get distracted and you're off over here doing something else. Right? Next thing you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks later pass, you completely forgot about that. Yeah, I know, I gotta get back to it. That dimension closed. The Stargate closed. The idea of that reality closed. That's freaking amazing. Because if you can learn to keep the Stargate open and expand the Stargate of information and perceive it over and over again through repetition, boom, boom, you keep it open, you focus on it, you talk about it, you think about it, you believe about it, you act about it. Guess what, dude? You finally enter that dimension of reality. It's real. This is real, baby. Most people, because they ain't been taught this in school, they don't even know that they're working with universal laws of attraction. You see, your subconscious mind is what gives you the reality that you have. Your subconscious mind is your body. And guess what? Your body lives based upon principles and commandments that you make it believe. That should blow your mind. Freaking amazing, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. You guys check it out. I have a good time, dude. Okay? And so I share these type of insights with you. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? Who do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? Right now, you're using the law of attraction in your life. It's just that most people, they're using the law of attraction to attract a bunch of things into their life that they don't want. They're using the law of attraction to attract negativity, anger, resentment, fear, worry, regret, depression, anxiety. And hey, dude, it gets the best of us sometimes. But I'm just saying, what do you want to do? dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Freaking amazing, dude. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? Do you want to learn how to open up a new dimension of reality? You can, baby. This video right now, it's a dimension. It's a dimension of thoughts. It's a dimension of words. It's a dimension of beliefs. It's a dimension of possibilities. It's the Twilight Zone, dude. Yeah, buddy. It's the Twilight Zone. Okay? Because you can enter any dimension you want at any time. A lot of people don't know that. In fact, most people are entering dimensions that they can't stand. And I don't mean just literal, like, oh, I gotta go to work, there's a dimension. There's dimensions everywhere. You go into a hospital, the whole dimension of the hospital is about sickness and worry and fear and trying to get better because you're unhealthy and something's wrong, right? Yeah, that's the idea, that it's all the information that compacts into that dimension of reality. Guess what, baby? There's dimensions of success. There's dimensions of happiness. There's dimensions of confidence. There's dimensions of paradise, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. You want to go to Fantasy Island? You want to go to Confidence Island, where anything is possible? You can, baby. It's up to you. If you decide to open up that dimension and you decide to keep it open. This is why people can't achieve the results that they want in life, because they allow the Stargate of their mind, they allow that dimension to close. And when that dimension closes, guess what? They can't get there. The dimension's closed. The Stargate is closed. See, whatever information we stream through our psychology over and over again, that's the Stargate. You're a Stargate, baby. You have an invisible laser beam of information coming out of your head. Yeah, buddy. As much as you can think a thought, that's where it's going. That's how people live life. That's how people create realities. So a lot of people, Stargate of their mind opens up the dimension of school. They go to school, they spend 4 or 5 years going to college, getting ripped off and taught a bunch of stuff that's going to be outdated in a few years. But, you know, that's the way it goes. That's what people do. This is the way it goes, my friends. And this happens everywhere. For me, I was like, you know what? I'm going to dive into the Stargate of all possibilities. See, the world of all possibilities is the invisible world. It's the invisible world. You got a visible world and an invisible world side by side. And it's the invisible world that creates everything in the visible world. You would have no modern technology in the visible world without the invisible technology that created it. Yeah, buddy, baby. Freaking amazing, dude. Most people don't know that. And so, when you step behind the scenes of the invisible, which is your psychology, which is thoughts, words, beliefs, attitudes, strategies, perceptions, and concepts, and you start working and you start locking these ideas together, you start locking dimension, you create your own dimension of reality. You create your own dimension of success. You create your own dimension of confidence. You create your own dimension of whatever you want to experience, dude. You want to rock your confidence? You can. You want to build more enthusiasm? You can. You want to become more charismatic, baby? You can. Oh, yeah, buddy. You can. You got to be willing to get comfortable with yourself. You have to be willing to entertain the idea so that you can attain the idea. You see what I'm saying here? Most people don't know that. Most people live life getting whatever they learn growing up, using those universal laws of attraction. So you attract debt. You attract a job that barely gets by, right? And this is the way it goes, dude. This is how we learn. But if you understand that there's greater universal laws of attraction at play here, guess what, dude? You can use the Stargate of your mind to enter a new dimension of reality. A new dimension of confidence, right? Yeah, buddy. It's everywhere. You sit back and watch a video, you sit back and watch a TV program, guess what? You use the Stargate of your mind to open up that dimension of information, and you invisibly allow your energy to enter that dimension. And then you watch that dimension. You're watching the action adventure show, dude. You're watching Indiana Jones, dude, in the Temple of Doom, right? Yeah, buddy. Freaking classic, baby. You do this all the time. You enter dimensions of reality all over the place. See, and the only reason you enter a dimension when you watch a movie is to just entertain yourself. It's so that your energy could be entertained by the adventure of what maybe you perceive to be in that movie. But you don't sit there and say, no, that ain't real. Yeah, buddy, baby, guess what? A camera's not real, right? 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, camera's not real. You liar. Don't say there's a camera. That's magic. All this woo-woo nonsense. Guess what? Let a couple hundred years pass. We'll create the technology and you'll see that cameras exist. See? It's not so woo-woo. It's not so stupid, Sicious, right? Yeah, buddy. Check it out, my friends. When you remove layers of ignorance from on top of you, you become aware. You gain greater levels of awareness. And when you gain greater levels of awareness, guess what? There's different dimensions on different levels of awareness. Different dimensions of success. Different dimensions of possibilities. Different dimensions of happiness. Dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. This is what I've learned about the law of attraction. The law of attraction always gives to you the energy that you are. If you're negative, bad energy, guess what? You're going to receive negative, bad energy. And this is the way it works. Because you see, the law of attraction doesn't care if you're good or bad. The law of attraction works according to what you think and what you believe. This is why a person who always thinking about the worst case scenario happening, worst case scenario, it usually starts to manifest. There's a time delay, but it'll start to manifest in time. Because see, we find what we're looking for in reality. See, the law of attraction is quantum physics. It's science. And in science, it's called the observer effect. Okay? In quantum physics, when you observe, no matter what it is, like right now, I'm going to look over here and I'm going to observe this. I'm going to collapse the reality that I did it. So if I say, do this, and I do this, and I look over here, guess what? I just literally collapse the fact that I looked over there. That's the observer effect. And the second you do that with anything in your life, that's quantum physics. That's quantum mechanics. That's science. That's a universal law that just governs you when you do that. Turn right, turn left, right? You're going to go somewhere, you're going to make a left. Nah, you know, let me go right. Law of attraction. You just used the law of attraction. You went right instead of left. Guess what? You observed it and you collapsed that reality, meaning you made it real. You see, you can't have any reality in life without your mind entering into that reality. That should blow your mind. Yeah, buddy, that should blow your mind. Because whatever you focus on grows, dude. Whatever you focus on, you create that reality. See, a person who's always thinking about murder and kill and murder and kill and murder and kill, they eventually act it out. That's what they create. They create destruction in the earth. Guess what? A person who consistently focuses on giving and gratitude and positivity and love and growth and success and confidence and happiness, guess what? Because they're doing that so much, eventually they manifest that in their reality. This is the way it goes, my friends. Most people don't know that. This is why it's kind of like people get stuck on the 3D world in society. Because society says, well, you got to go to school, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. So you repeat those ideas over and over again. And eventually, guess what? That's what you get. Eventually, you manifest that job. You manifest that career. You manifest the debt. You manifest those bills. You see what I'm saying here, dude? And that, my friends, is the law of attraction. That's this, and we do it using the secret Stargate of our mind. See, the secret Stargate of your mind leads to new dimensions of reality if you're open to it. If you recognize that you're the perceiver of all possibilities. You're the perceiver of all possibilities. If you believe it's possible, if you think about it, guess what? You'll do it. See, they never would have known that iron could float on sea unless they actually tested it out. See, for thousands of years, there was just wooden boats, wooden ships, right? One-eyed Willie, dude. The pirate ships, dude. That's it. Who would have thought that iron and steel would float on top of the water? You see what I'm saying here, dude? But guess what? Once you manipulate the mechanics, once you use the Stargate of your mind to open up a new pocket of dimension of reality, you start mathematically working everything out. Guess what? Next thing you know, iron and steel can float. Powerful concepts, right? How do you build a rocket ship and fly it into outer space? You see, thousands of years ago, you would have been considered crazy. You would have been considered some, witchery, right? Craziness. But it's the concept. It's the psychology. It's greater awareness. Time has to pass. The technology has to come together. And guess what? The law of attraction opens up that dimension of reality, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today, baby. And that is how to harness the law of attraction. That is how to use the Stargate of your mind to enter a new dimension of reality. What you focus on, what you talk about, what you think about, you create. This channel, I focus on positivity, confidence, attraction, magnetism, right? Creating your best authentic self, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today, baby. Check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the channel, consider subscribing, dude. If you guys like the video, boom, baby. Big old thumbs up. Hit the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, dude. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy. The law of attraction's always working. If you think upon the thoughts, you will attract those thoughts. This is why if you think upon nonsense, you attract nonsense. If you think upon anger, you attract more anger. Guess what, dude? If you think about confidence and connection, you attract more confidence and connection. And then you get to enter a new dimension of reality. Ho, ho, ho.